Now, as we come to the end of the most important week in the Christian calendar, we pause for a moment of spiritual reflection with a special Easter message from a man you might recognise, the Reverend something or other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. In the beginning, there was bugger all. And God said, let there be light. But owing to a power failure at Lots Road, the lights didn't come on until Thursday. And the Lord said, let there be candles. And God said, let there be land. And there was land. And it went on the market through the Bradford and Bingley at £20,000 a square foot. Oh, yay. And God said, let there be grass. And there was grass, and lo, the Rastafarians smoked it. And they were mistakenly arrested as members of the Pakistani cricket team. Thank you. Thank you for that crappy applause. And God created the seas and all the fish that die therein, and all the birds that cough therein, and every animal, insect, snake, and reptile, until he had made the lowest living thing. And then he created estate agents. Oh dear, oh dear. Things don't get any better, do they? My thing isn't getting any better. And God created Eve and showed her to Adam, who gazed upon her, and he said, stand back. I don't know how big this is going to get. And Eve said, praise the Lord. And God spoke unto Noah, saying, verily, it's going to piss it down. So Noah and his wife built an ark and led all the animals in 2 by 2. And when they were all in, lo, Noah and his wife were up to their necks in it. But as this is the Easter, let me end with the parable of Jesus and the short-sighted man. And he went, and the man went unto him, and he said, Lord, I have bad eyes, I can't see very well. And the Lord said, look up at the sky. And the man did. And Jesus said, can you see the stars? And he said, yes. And God said, how bloody far do you want to see?
A bit more of him later on as well. We're going to take a commercial break in just a second, but first of all... Don't go too far, though. Roland, are you still in there?
I'm in there, mate.
And what's happening? Any close...
It's not going too well. Air's virtually run out.
Is there a clasp or something?
There's a little catch here.
Well, we'll flip it.
I've just flipped it. Nothing's happened.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. And now, what do you call a man who's a brilliantly funny scriptwriter, novelist, historian, poet, composer, artist, jazz trumpeter, tree saviour, iconoclast, goon, comic genius, and all-round good egg? There's only one thing you can call him. Welcome, if you will, on the eve of his 75th birthday, Mr. Spike Milligan. There you are, sir.
Hello, Jonathan.
Good evening. I'm very well, Spike.
I've got the gear. I've got the gear.
Right,
Back for you. It's back for you.
I'm completely confused now. But the vicar I found hugely amusing. I enjoyed it. That was on Q...
Glad you like mediocrity.
Q6. Q7, one of those, the Q series?
Yeah. I should do a vicar in the Q series. That's the end of that bit.
That
Next
was it.
question, please.
So it's your 75th
Stay
birthday.
tuned to this station for further useless information, folks.
People like to know that kind of thing about you.
I give up.
Right, you're 75, what is it, tomorrow?
Yes, I've been dead 8 years. What you're talking to? I've been buried in Kensal Green Cemetery. What you're talking to is a hologram.
Now, what kind of presents, if someone wanted to get you a present, 75th birthday, what kind of presents would one get Spike at 75?
Someone with big ones. And that's only a man.
Now, you must have seen, I know you have incredible changes. You were born in 1918, that would be right, would it?
Yeah, I wanted to be near my mother at the time.
Yeah, such a nice joke.
Yeah.
Incredible change. And
Joke.
I know.
Yeah. Indian joke from India.
Oh, dear. I know there's a lot of stuff that's changed since then. There's a lot of stuff you don't
Stuff.
like. A lot of things.
Yes.
Like, you don't like lift in music, music in lifts, I'm sorry.
I
That kind
don't
of
like
thing.
elephants in lift either. I never elephants in lift, it's hell.
Oh, dear. Take me now, please. But what about other...
Hurry up.
Oh, you see. There you go. Playing to the gallery. Square glasses.
Square water they put in this.
But what do you make of, I don't know if you've encountered this, when you phone people up these days, you now sometimes get put on hold and you get the same kind of lift music coming down the phone at you.
Well, I had this once with Australian Airlines. I phoned up and I said, I want to book an airline ticket to London. So the voice said, hold on, please. And then the this went on a long while, and finally she put me through the tickets here. I said, just a minute. Yesterday.
Oh, that's the only way to do it. You've just, I believe, you've just come back. You've been filming in Finland.
Yes.
With another comic hero of mine, Eric Sykes.
Yes.
A man whose talent I admired greatly for many years. He was directing, he starred in it.
Yeah.
You wrote the piece, I believe. And you play,
Yeah.
is this correct? You play Hitler?
Yeah. I never thought, when I was in North Africa being shot at by Germans, that one day I'd be playing their leader, the age of 75, Hitler, in an old folks' home, yeah.
And now what...
And I did... Let me tell you a story about that.
Please do.
Being in North Africa. I was always in awe of British officers, because they're always very decent and jolly decent and never frightened. And I was driving this officer to begin a new position in North Africa. Bowman Smythe, his name was. And we went to this area, and I didn't like it. It felt very dodgy. And he got out, he had a pipe, and looking at his mat there and drawing things like this, and I was sitting in this bread carrier. And suddenly I heard a noise behind me, and I looked around, and there were 3 German paratroopers with their hands up. So I had this, I knew there was a Tommy gun, and with a book of instructions here. I got it out, and I said a silly thing to them. I said, hands up.
And then,
This officer's there. This officer said, what? He didn't even look around. I said, what's going on, Milligan? I said, there's some German paratroopers here. And he said, don't ask them what they want. I said, I want to surrender, sir. He said, well, tell them we haven't got the facilities. So I said, tell them to go away. I said, I don't know how to say go away in German. So he said, come here. And he held this mat, and he went up to him and he went, shoo.
and did they go?
I don't know how we won.
So what's the, when you're playing it with this movie, do you do the German accent, or is it, are these changed since then?
With a German accent, yeah, good. Just come here, mein darling. All that stuff, yeah.
Now, why is it, I wonder, you know, because Eric Sykes, a huge talent, as I said, you yourself, I mean, tonight you did a solo piece there, you're funny here. Are you not on TV through choice? Is it something you don't want to do at the moment? Or if someone said, look, do another Q series or something else, would you jump at the chance?
But they haven't answered me, so... no, I haven't. I'm not very good at jumping.
But you would do if someone wanted to offer you a show of some sort?
Yes, anybody would offer me a show.
I think that's a must.
I'll jump at them now. Come on, ready?
Anyone at all. What do you make... I know we're running out of time, but you were quite close to the royal family. I know Prince Charles you knew reasonably well and was always a fan of yours. What do you make of the way royalty has turned out in recent years, the whole kind of Squidgy and Camilla Gate stuff?
It's... I don't know. I think, basically, that Diana's a raver, who's a suppressed raver. I mean, none of No, she and Fergie got dressed up as police women and went to Stringfellows like this.
Yeah, well.
And I was at the Prince Charles's 40th birthday party at Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
And I was dancing with my missus, and suddenly she came on the floor
Diana.
and went mad. Went insane. She is a raver. She's a suppressed raver.
Well, and that's it. That's all you have to say on the subject.
Yes.
No, it's fine. It was...
Was that good enough?
it was
I'll give
better.
you Prince Philip's inside leg measurement.
Stay on. Are you going to stay on for a drink after the show?
Yeah.
Good, I'd love to
There's
see
a
you.
trough outside.
Spike Milligan, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Spike. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can stay for a minute. I'll go then.